Welcome to the Cyborg Vlog. Today I'm going to give you an update 6 years after I got my pacemaker implanted. Today is January 17th, 2024. Some of you that have been following the channel may have noticed that I skipped the pacemaker update last year for the 5-year, and that's because nothing really has been happening, and that's a good thing. Things are back to normal. I'm in the normal routine of going every 6 months to have the pacemaker interrogated. They set up the laptop, they put the reader device over the pacemaker and it communicates wirelessly. They put it through the tests, they increase my heart rate, they check the response of the leads to make sure everything's good, and they also check the timing from when the pulse is sent from the pacemaker to the time it detects it through my nerve and gets that feedback into the pacemaker. So far everything's been going good, and I decided to make the video this year because I do have a little bit of news to report. Besides everything going good, is I'm finally over halfway through the battery life. So getting the control unit replaced is closer now than it has been ever before. It's still years away, but I have that to look forward to, I guess. And the good thing is the leads are still okay, so all they're gonna have to do is take the unit, cut the pouch open, take out the old unit, unscrew a couple screws, the leads stay in place, and they put in the new unit, and then it's only back up, and of course it'd have to heal from that again. This year they also performed an echocardiogram on me. They've done it about every 2 years, and that's to check the structure of the heart, make sure the valves are okay, check the blood flow, and as in my previous one, there's a little bit of leakage in the valves where the leads are going through, but that's to be expected, and it's normal for my age and the device I have. So like I said, for better or for worse, things are getting back to normal in my life. So what do I mean by that? I mean, when I first found out I needed to get the pacemaker, I thought it was going to be completely life-changing. I thought it would affect my everyday life. I couldn't do things. I wouldn't be able to do the hobbies I wanted to. But as it turns out, none of that's really true. Some of the things that I'd be prevented from doing would be welding, arc welding, or going scuba diving. And neither of those things I really did. So when it turns out, it really did not have a great impact on my life. And also part of that focus on the life-changing event of having the pacemaker was I was determined to pay very good attention to my health, exercise, eat right, and that lasted for a few years. But then as life's normal stresses get back to normal, kind of like work stress, doing everyday thing, house maintenance, pay the bills, go to the grocery store, things like that. Over time you focus less and less on your heart, and you do get back to a normal routine, which included eating not so healthy, and when it's cold outside, not going and doing that exercise. So that's why I say for better or for worse. But for better is I do focus on the here and now a little bit more than I used to. Before I found out that I needed the pacemaker, I was very focused on the future. Make sure I'm saving for retirement, making sure I'm doing the right thing for later in life. And that changed a little bit to where I'm now a little bit more focused on the here and now. My daughter's still a kid, and I want to make sure she has some of the experiences with me, things that I think are fun. We've been going camping. We've been, if you watch the channel, you'll see in September and October, I post a lot of Halloween content because I do like decorating for Halloween. And getting the pacemaker kind of made me reevaluate what was important, and I enjoy doing that kind of things. I like building pneumatic props for Halloween. I enjoy building Halloween facades, so that's the kinds of things I want to do. So I instead of just focusing on the future as much, I focus a little bit on the here and now, having fun, doing the things I enjoy. So as you continue to watch this channel, you'll also notice that I'm going to be posting a lot of camping content with our camper van. We like to go out and have adventures. So I've had some of the best adventures and vacations of my life with that camper van. And that's one of the things I probably would not have considered before getting the pacemaker, because it's an expense that I couldn't justify before. But it's really turned out, going to camp on the beach in California, going up to Yellowstone and being able to camp in the park were some memories that I know me and my family will have for a lifetime. So in retrospect, over these 6 years, is getting the pacemaker a positive or a negative thing in my life? I would have to say it is an overall positive, because it's really not holding me back from any of the things I want to do, and it actually motivated me to do things that I always did want to do. Well, that's it for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And if you like the content and want to keep updated, please subscribe. Have a good day.
Subscribe now. Resistance is futile.